Home tab, clipboard. We have cut, copy and paste options here. Select a text, cut, paste, or select a text, copy, and then paste. You may note that when the text is not selected, these options are not highlighted. When the text is selected, then cut and copy options are highlighted. The reason why it is not highlighted when the text is not selected is because there is nothing to cut and copy. After that we have font. In font we have font style. How do you want your text to look like? Then we have font size. What size of font you want to have. Next to it is A. This is used to increase font size by 2 points. Similarly, this is used to decrease font size by 2 points. This is bold if we want to make the text look darker. For example, select this and hit B. The text will be darker. It's called bold. This I, slanted I, is called italicize. If we want to italicize our text, we use this slanted I. This U here is to underline. And we have different options to choose from. If we want single solid line, we want double line, we want a thick line, we want dotted line, whichever option we want to choose. Next we have AB and there is a line on it. You may notice that when I hover over my pointer on a function, it gives its name. For example, this is strike through and it gives its functionality. Cross something out by drawing a line through it. So select the text and hit it, strike through. Generally, you see that for prices. For example, you will see sometimes $100 price and then you will see $80. So this $100 will be like this, which means that the original price is $100 but we are selling it for $80. So this is one of the uses of strike through. Next is subscript and superscript. Subscript is used to write a text on the bottom of the main text. For example, if I type here A and choose subscript, you see how it looks like. Similarly, for superscript, let's say I write X and then I want to write something on the top. So you find this in mathematics. This is sort of X square. This right here, this A has a shadow on it. This is used to select different effects on text. So you can have different text effects. For example, if you select this text and you want to choose different effects. For example, this has shadow. If you realize this has shadow, and you can choose different options. Then you have outline, reflection, glow, etc. Next to it is highlighter. If you want to highlight part of a text, you can highlight it. Then you have font color. This shows which color of the font you want to have. For example, this is black color. So if you want to change the color, you can select the text and then change the color from here. This on the top has few functions. Sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, toggle case. Sentence case means that first letter of first word of the sentence will be capitalized. So in English writing, when we start a paragraph and first sentence of the paragraph, first word of the sentence, its first letter is capitalized. Lowercase means all the text is converted into lowercase, such as this. You see, everything is converted into lowercase. Uppercase means everything is converted into uppercase letters. Capitalize each word means first letter of every word will be capitalized. Toggle case is that first letter of every word will be small and rest of the letters will be capitalized. This is toggle case. Then we have an option where we can insert bullets and numbers. For example, if I want to write something in bullet points, so I will select this option. Now there are different options of bullets we have. We can choose whichever we want. So if I start typing here and press enter, everything will be in bullet form. You can choose what kind of bullets you want. You can have it this way. You can choose this kind of bullet. So whichever kind you want, you can select from here. Instead of bullets, you can also choose numbers. For example, if you choose numbers, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of bullets. And similarly, 1A, 1B and 1C, etc. We are talking about paragraph. This is paragraph. Align left, align right, align center and justify. Normally, English writing is aligned to the left, which means that left side of the writing is aligned. There's equal spacing here. This C starts from here and then this T starts right beneath it, and then A and then C. There's a line. If you draw a straight line here, it will be exactly a straight line. This is called left alignment. On the right hand side, you see there is no alignment. Time ends here, for ends here, travel ends here, so there is no alignment. One word is ending here, one word is ending here, one word is ending here. There is no alignment. But here, there is an alignment. So when we change, what happens? Let's see. This is right. So now you see all the words are ending exactly in straight line on the right side, but on the left side they are clumsy, they are not straight line. Then we have align center, it is aligned to the center, and then we have justify. Next in paragraph is line and paragraph spacing. This tells us how we can adjust our paragraph spacing. For example, line spacing options. It tells us how much width or how much gap or how much space should we have between the lines. If I make a change here, you will see the effect here. For example, if I select double, you see how the paragraph spacing has changed. So if I do OK, it will change the paragraph settings in terms of spacing. This is decrease indent and increase indent. Increase indent increases your text like this, and decreases it like this. So what is indent? Indent is the space on the margins. So when you start writing a paragraph, first sentence of a paragraph has a space. Whenever you start a new paragraph, there is a space there. such as this. So let's say this is a paragraph. So first sentence of the paragraph has a space. See, this line starts from here, this starts from here, and this starts from here. But the first one starts on the right hand side. It moves towards the right. So this space here is called indentation. So we can increase indentation and we can decrease indentation. See, it is increasing and it is decreasing. This is shading. If you want to shade your text, see, you can shade it like this. And this is border. If you want to border your text, for example, if I choose all borders, you'll see there is border around your text. This is sort. How you want to see your text. It's ascending and descending. So this is descending order, and this is ascending order. What is ascending and what is descending? Descending means from top to bottom, and ascending means from bottom to top. For example, if you are looking at it in terms of alphabetical order, from A to Z or Z to A. So you want to see the names that start from A and then B and then C and so on, or you want to see names that start with Z first and then Y and then X and then W and so on. So based on that, you can make this change. This is show hide sign. This sign shows or hides paragraph marks. If I click on this, it will show paragraph marks, and if I click it again, it will hide paragraph marks. Styles. What kind of style you want? Normal, no spacing, heading, heading 2. There are more options that you can choose from. Next is editing. We have find, replaced, and select in editing. Select is pretty simple. You want to select all. It means all of the text is going to be selected. You have different options here. You can select objects and so on. Then you have find and replace. Find simply means to find something in your document. For example, if I type here Delhi, results will show for Delhi. So wherever word Delhi is written will be shown here. So this is how we can find something in a document. Otherwise, we would have to read the whole text, each and every sentence, to find this word. If your document has 50 pages, you have to read 50 pages. And still you are not sure if you are able to find it everywhere. Next is replace. When you find something, you don't only find, you want to replace it. So if you find the word daily, you want to replace it with actively. Just to give an example. So replace, if you hit replace, it will replace once. If you do replace all, it will replace everywhere the word daily is mentioned. Next function is dictate. If you select dictate, mic turns on, and when you are speaking, Microsoft Office automatically recognizes your voice and types the words that you are saying, as you can see here. Next is editor. When you hit editor button, it gives you editor score. Editor score means overall what is the percentage of errors in your page. So 14% means there are a lot of errors. Ideally, it should be 100%. If editor score is 100%, it means there is no error in your document. Errors are mentioned here. So there are 24 spelling errors, 2 grammatical errors, 1 formality, etc., etc.